Happy Halloween, you guys. I am so excited I cannot contain it. I've been kind of saving this video because I felt like it was just necessary that it came out for Halloween week. Since Halloween's on a weekday this year, Josh and I are just gonna have a cozy, spooky night in. We're gonna make up some chicken tacos, have a glass of wine. I've really been enjoying trying out like spooky label wines this season and watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. I saved this for my last Halloween movie every year, and I'm so excited. A while back, I didn't share much about this, but I got an insanely cool opportunity to go and film a ghost hunters documentary piece at a haunted hotel in eastern Wyoming. Some ish went down, you guys, and I've got some ghost stories to share. So I hope you're ready to get spooky with me this Halloween week. But first I need food because I had a really long work day, and then I'll grab my glass of wine and we'll just get right into it because I have so much to share with you guys. Balls and cilantro. You got something stuck in your whoopie.
You're ruining the vibe.
Chicken, cilantro, pineapple, salsa, and guacamole. Gonna do sauce on the bottom of mine, I think. You know what would be good? We have that one hot sauce, babe.
Yeah.
That mango habanero one, that would be good because these are like jerk chicken tacos. So yummy! We've really been enjoying trying out like some spooky wines this season, so we're trying Juggernaut tonight. I just thought this was like totally giving werewolf. Spooky little glass I found at Target this season. I only got one, they only had one left, so Josh has a normal wine glass. Lame. The trip started with a 7.5-hour drive east to Medicine Bow, Wyoming, home of the historic Virginian Hotel. The town has a population of less than 300 people, and let's just say it was sleepy. The historic Virginian Hotel, built in 1911. This whole town honestly felt like stepping back in time, but this hotel is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's like a piece of history preserved, still living and breathing. I started out with a tour of the historic hotel when I arrived. It almost felt like walking through a museum, and the fact that you can actually rent a room here is actually really cool. It's so well preserved and so eclectic, and every room just was so incredibly unique. But it definitely had an eerie vibe. I made it up to the 3rd floor, home of the most famous spirit said to reside here, Hank the Cowboy. He's said to really love this room for the TV, and it almost kind of felt like you could see his imprint on the couch. And directly across the hall, in room 34, is said to be his sleeping quarters, and also the most haunted room at this hotel. the sun started to fade, the vibes changed from rich history to spooky very quickly. I knew this place had a story to tell, so I wandered downstairs to see if I could strike up any conversations with local patrons at the bar or some of the staff. I ended up striking up a good conversation and getting a full tour of the basement after dark. So on the other side of the laundry room is where things get funky.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in here.
Don't know what happened here, but this is where it feels weird. Oh, it's cold. It got cold. The rest of the basement has been warm. I just came downstairs from the third floor to the second, and I just got the biggest rush of chill. I have goosebumps everywhere. It is 11:24. I'm feeling a little nervous to go up to my room, to be honest. I spent some time downstairs. I enjoyed dinner at the restaurant and had a drink at the bar, and spent some time talking with some of the locals and the employees, and there's definitely a lot more going on here than I realized when I signed up for this. But I just wanted to share some of the stories that I was told with you guys. There were two stories in particular that were shared with me that really stood out, and just I had goosebumps all over my body as he told them to me. So the first, there was a patron down in the bar. He had been drinking quite a bit throughout the day and suddenly became incredibly startled and looked off to his left. The bar was absolutely packed, and he asked someone else in the room, "Do you see that? Do you see the little girl?" And no one else saw her. But another patron did hear her little footsteps pitter-patter off out of the bar and continue up the stairs. So he asked, "Are you here? Are you here? Young girl, are you here?" And he heard audibly her reply, I'm here," with giggles. "I'm here, hee hee hee," is how he described it, as she ran up the stairs and down the hallway back to her room. I got goosebumps again, just telling you guys. There's another story that there was a woman that drowned in one of the tubs here, and there was a family staying here in the Owen Whistler suite with a young girl. He had gone down to the restaurant to order dinner for the family, and then he was going to come upstairs, bathe his daughter, and put her to bed. While he was downstairs ordering food, she wandered down to the lobby, having already been bathed and put into her nightgown. He was a bit confused and asked her if she had, taken care of everything on her own. And she said no. The woman next door helped me. There was no woman next door. So his theory is that the woman that drowned in the tub helped the little girl take her bath. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I'm definitely a little on edge and a little nervous to go back to my room. I was speaking with one of the main employees here, and she heavily advised me not to sleep in room 34. Hank is the ghost cowboy that has possessed that room. That is Hank's room. From what I've heard tonight, he may have died on site, not in that room, but that seems to be his favorite room. And there have been reports of guests that have stayed in room 34 that in the middle of the night, their bed violently shaking. It's said that Hank really doesn't enjoy the presence of men and tends to prefer the ladies, so she said that was good for me and my safety, but I'm definitely feeling very, very nervous to wander back up there, and I just really don't want to upset Hank or invade on his space. And I know like the whole point of this experience is to potentially experience something, but I'd personally rather not. I will say when I wandered back up from the main floor to the second floor, it is noticeably colder up here, and there's no one else in the hotel besides me tonight. It makes it extra eerie. I keep waiting to look into one and see something. Hi, Hank. I'm not here to disturb you. I'm just a visitor. Oh shit, no.